Hey guys, I hope you and your family are doing well and staying safe during this very unusual time in our world. If you're like me, you are experiencing something that you have never experienced before, probably never thought you would experience. Never really thought we'd get to this point in our history, but here we are. I hope and pray that this is something that when this is all said and done, we never have to experience again because it's been different. I know that you are being bombarded right now, probably with a lot of negativity, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of even fear that's taking place right now. When you see what's going on, the projection of the possible number of people who get this virus, the possible number of people that might pass away because of this virus. And right now, it's a very critical time for our country, and obviously we're nervous about what's taking place, but we trust in God. Our hope is in Him, and we know that He will help all things work together for good, even though we may not be able to see those things right now. But I wanted to take just a few minutes in the midst of this difficult time to make a challenge to you. I'm trying to use the last week of my life to maybe kind of reevaluate things, to think about things, to maybe start doing things that I haven't done before, and looking at possibilities. And so I want to challenge you to make the most of this time, to make the most of the opportunity that you have right now, because you are, if you're like me, having to slow down. Everything outside of your essential job has been canceled. There are no other activities. There are no ball games to go to. I was supposed to coach Little League for my sons. That's not taking place, and we don't know if it will. And so everything's just kind of been on hold. So I want to challenge you to look at this time as maybe an opportunity for you to re-evaluate your life and re-prioritize your life and some of the things that you do. And I want to challenge you in three ways. Number one, use this time for rest. Right now, we have an opportunity to get some much needed rest. We work, and then after we work, we have all these activities that we're running to, and right now we're not having to do that. So get some rest. Just kind of relax and rejuvenate, and that I think will help us and go a long way for when we are back to normal and we are able to go back to some sense of normalcy once again. Number two, I want to challenge you to read. I know you may not like to read. Growing up, I didn't really care for reading, but over the years I've come to love reading. My family, we enjoy reading various books, various kinds, but I want to challenge you specifically right now, because I know some of you probably are reading. But I want to challenge you to take time to read from God's Word, to read the Bible. Last week, Miranda and I started a New Testament challenge where we're trying to read through the New Testament in the next month and a half. When you think about that, at first you think, well, man, that's a pretty big undertaking, reading the entire New Testament in, 30, 40, 45 days, whatever it might be. But really, if you break it down, it's really not as difficult or maybe as hard as you think. It's reading about 7 or 8 chapters a day, essentially. You can kind of knock that out in just a few days. There's several plans that you can find online and follow, a 30-day plan, 60-day plan, 90-day plan, whatever you want to do. But use this time to read God's Word and to grow and to pray like maybe you've never prayed before. A great opportunity to do that. And then number three, I'm going to challenge you just to spend time with your family. This slowdown has one of the benefits of that. It's caused me to be home more. It's caused me to spend more time with my family. It has provided me the opportunity to get out in the afternoons and to go out to the backyard and to play with my boys. I know they probably have enjoyed the last week, probably more than any other time because they've had a whole lot more of Daddy's attention than they're used to. So use this time if you have kids, to spend with your kids, to grow and to make time for them, make them a priority. And then with your spouse, spend time with your spouse, just talking, enjoying being with each other, sitting out on the porch or whatever it might be. But find time to reconnect with your family. So that's my challenge. Take time to rest, take time to read, and take time to reconnect with the people you love. I hope you guys are doing well. You're my thoughts, you're my prayers. Pray that this thing will be over soon, that we'll all be together and able to do what we once did very soon. But until then, stay safe. I love you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.